A new Power Rangers fan film has gone viral. It's really dark. It's really bloody. It's definitely not the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that we grew up watching. I don't know if you were probably still in tummy. Were you still in?
No, I watched Power Rangers.
I don't know.
Okay, good. I just aged Brett and I. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, this film, the creator of the film, the producer is Adi Shankar, and he's actually a huge executive producer here in Hollywood. He's the man behind Lone Survivor, a number of Liam Neeson movies, and then the director is Joseph Kahn, huge music video director, Britney Spears, 50 Cent, the list could go on and on. So then they wanted to do like a fan film. They've done a number of these bootleg fan films. They wanted to do a fan film of the Power Rangers, and they wanted it to be super dark, like child soldiers, showcase, you know, if you're a child soldier, what are you going to be like when you're in your early 20s? So they wanted to showcase PTSD and all this rage, and it stars James Van Der Beek, Katie Sackhoff, and there is now a little bit of a controversy because the creator of Power Rangers, they have their reboot, their adaptation in 2016 of the Power Rangers coming out with Lionsgate, and he allegedly has been writing emails to Joseph Kahn, the director, and the producer saying, you guys can't touch this. This is my property. What you're doing is illegal. But they're saying, this isn't a pitch, this isn't a movie, this is just fan fiction, film fiction.
Fan film.
Fan film. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
No Amy Jo Johnson. Bye.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, a lot of that. There
yes.
was so much of that in the movie. This is just the worst.
Whoa, whoa, Power Rangers.
That
kind
was
of sounded
Yeah,
good.
that was
And
pretty
I have
spot
a terrible
on.
voice.
I
did
was
it.
shocked at how good that was.
That was pretty
Given
spot
how
on.
much
Shut
you
up, I have
said.
the most horrible
No.
voice.
I
Why is it the
agree.
worst?
Adi Shankar is just the worst producer.
What?
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at all the stuff that he's done. And I think on purpose, it's that brand of terrible.
Okay.
I mean, if he genuinely thinks he's making like Oscar caliber
No,
revolutionary.
this is a fan film.
Well, then he also makes actual films. He doesn't think that he's making these Oscar caliber shorts. If he does, he's insane. I think that the production is like, yes, this is going to be over the top, a lot of flipping off. It's not good. There's a good portion of this where James Van Der Beek is just doing this at nothing.
Yeah, that was a weird
I don't
part.
think I want
agree.
This circle here, I want it over there.
What did you think when you saw it? Because you grew up watching Power Rangers.
I did grow up, and I was actually a huge fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie with Ivan Ooze, and like that was like I was so into that at the time.
Yeah.
You know, but when I first saw this short, you know, I didn't know James Van Der Beek was in it. I just started watching it, and then as soon as I saw him, I was like, you know what? The interrogation scene with the Pink Ranger would be so much more interesting if she was in the whipped cream bikini as in Varsity Blues.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that said, they got Katie Sackhoff from Battlestar Galactica, who
Right.
So badass.
I saw her
Right.
one time outside a Container Store.
Yeah.
Some
Ooh.
unnecessary, specific, but
No, it
but
is
I lost
necessary.
it. She's great. She's fantastic.
Bree, what did you think?
The opening
Yeah.
was really great, and I was super into it. I was like, the effects are really cool. And then the interrogation scene, and it lost me completely, and I had to stop watching it after 5 minutes because I
Really?
was so bored.
See, I thought it was, okay, of course, I thought it was campy, but I thought it was awesome. And I loved seeing this childhood nostalgic memory change and become made over. So I actually enjoyed it. I think that then I watched interviews of the producer, Adi Shankar.
Yeah.
He's a f***ing badass.
He needs to let it go.
Have you seen his interviews?
Yeah, I have
He's
seen his
funny.
interviews.
He seems like a fanboy to
He's
me. I
exactly
appreciate that.
those interviews with him are exactly what's wrong with his film.
He's a
Like, it
fanboy.
goes on to, yeah, no, totally respect that. Love that about
Yeah.
him. He is not misguided at all in his attempt to do what he does. But like in the execution, like he's explaining the idea behind his video, which is a great idea. But just as when he describes his idea in his interview, it goes on for too long and isn't funny anymore. The same thing is happening. As he's describing the concept behind his video, I then try to remember those aspects playing out in the actual movie, and it just doesn't. It's just a bunch of crappy, over the top.
Okay.
You know, and it just doesn't play out. If it did, that would be fantastic.
But I mean, it is pertaining to you know, today's society where we've grown up and now this is what we're into. You know, where the head's blowing off and cussing. Like that's where, you know, that's what we like to watch right now, especially with like Walking Dead. Like that's so popular right now.
Yeah.
It is a fan film.
Yeah.
That's what you have to understand, is that this person created this because of the passion that they had for this series. It's It's his thing.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. I didn't enjoy it, but that's not to say that a bunch of people aren't gonna
Totally.
look at it and be like, oh, this is great, a great reboot or whatever.
Yeah. Which childhood TV show or movie that you can think of that you think would really need a cool, dark makeover?
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Hands
Yeah,
down.
that's
You
a good
could make
one.
that so
Yeah.
scary
That's a
now.
good one.
I have two actually.
Okay.
Not to throw it out there, but our show is written by R.L.
Stein.
Yeah, it's a book by R.L. Stein. Be cool if they did Goosebumps, if they rebooted
Yeah,
Goosebumps, but like
good
made
one.
it super dark.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Another one is Rugrats. I read a theory somewhere that what if all the kids and the family and everything was just a part of Angelica's imagination?
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
that would be
Whoa.
that would be a dope premise to
Yeah.
have on a dark spin of that.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
The Animaniacs.
Oh.
I don't know if anyone watched that, but like this, I want a weird incestual relationship with
Oh,
the
God.
Oh, here we go.
I was thinking that, but they're like where they're really insane.
Okay, I would like to see something really dark, and I didn't really give it much thought. That's just the two things that randomly popped in my head, and I wish I gave it more thought, was Snorks and Smurfs.
Like this cute little blonde that'll get down and dirty with the guys, like Smurfette does.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, thanks, Brett. All right, so what do you guys think about this fan film? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and please share your ideas for reboots of or adaptations of our favorite childhood TV shows and movies, but having a much darker twist. And we'll see you guys next time on Pop Trigger.